right, we are back with our next guest. And here at Make It Make Sense, we talk to the movers, the shakers, and the tastemakers. And we are here talking to
I'm Jay Mill.
Jay Mill. So can you please introduce yourself? Let us know who you are, what you do, where you from.
Yeah, I'm Jay Mill. I'm from
Mm-hmm.
Austin, Texas. I grew up in the third to be exact. I'm an artist, I'm a father, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm all that, but just a real stand up guy. We ain't never had to sit down.
Okay, clap it up for Jay Mill, y'all. All right, so you rap
Yes, ma'am.
and you sing
Yes,
as well
ma'am.
because I definitely heard it just this past weekend and
Absolutely.
it was beautiful.
Blessings.
I enjoyed it.
I appreciate that for real.
So can you tell us when you got started and how you knew that you were good?
Well, I got started. Well, I've always had this voice since like the seventh grade.
Yeah, because
So that's kind of like
yeah.
God blessed me with something. So
Yeah.
I grew up with my granny, just being like, she always put me in the church.
Mhm.
So just off of that, off the strength, you're gonna find the praise and worship team looking for some bass, some
Yeah.
baritone. So grew up in the church, singing, dancing, and I was just entertaining for real. But I'm an athlete, so all of that intertwined, and I'm doing the talent shows. I'm like, okay, I'm always
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah.
Got something. So yeah, that's
Love
how I got
that.
started with that. But with the music that I got going on right now, I really just started like 2018, 2019, around
Okay.
that time for real, and
Okay.
then dove deep into it like 2021.
All right, I can
For
tell.
sure.
It sounds good. It's very pure. Like I'm telling you, the first song that y'all stepped out on the stage. I mean, if y'all don't know, he opened up for Zero
Yes,
just at Antone's, and that was Zero's first time performing at Antone's. Correct too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, he opened up for
Legendary,
Zero's, and it was amazing. Like just all of the opening artists
Facts.
killed. Like we knew what we was gonna get with Zero, but that
For
was an
sure.
opportunity for artists like you to be able to get a new crowd and new
Absolutely.
fans, and you killed it on stage.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Just being
yeah.
the young bull on the set, that was an honor. Like
Yeah.
growing up, listening to Zero,
Mhm.
and now I'm how we get here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It's a blessing.
It was a full circle moment
Yeah.
for, and then just having Soldier on the set, having Chiquita B on the
Yep.
set, that was like they ain't get nothing wrong with the lineup.
No, they did not.
But
It
like
was
I said,
amazing.
just being a young bull on the lineup, I'm taking honest shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to know, how does it feel getting paid to travel off Art alone? Like your music, you've been working, hustling hard. How does it feel to be in this position now?
I ain't gonna lie to you, like when you prepared for this your whole life, it kind of just feel like a breath of fresh air. Like boom, we ain't
Right.
gotta really struggle, we ain't gotta really want for nothing. The grind, like it's like trapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like this music, we just take the trap wherever we go, and wherever we set up shop, is whether it's 10 people or 10,000 people, you got the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, lead these people with your product. So
Right,
honestly, the grind is what you make it to be.
right.
So I can't
And
complain.
they always say when you're doing something you love, you're not really working.
It
you
don't
know?
feel like a job.
Right. Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie. Once you start taking it like serious, like as a business,
Mhm.
I mean, it take the strong to prevail with this music stuff. It ain't
Right.
for the weak at all. But once you like actually like taking it serious, like it ain't easy. Like
Right.
I don't know why people like want so much and can't really
Little
handle
effort.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Yeah.
y'all want the biggest return, but ain't giving nothing to it. And it's like,
Exactly.
nah. Like my slogan is really be grinding. So
Yeah.
I ain't get here just off the whim. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
by the grace of God, he allowed me to, you know what I'm saying, be in this position. But I don't cheat the grind. I don't cheat the game at all.
Period.
So what's something, like, I know she said you was working with Zero.
Mhm.
Clap it up for that.
Yeah.
Okay. What's something else that you accomplished in this past year that you're proud of as well?
Earlier this year, I met Snoop Dogg, and it was like one of them, hey, cuz, you hard, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, Snoop Dogg it up.
I'm like, nah, not big dog. So I dropped a project called Cali from Texas last summer, and I spun the block and dropped part 2 this year. And he was a part of just like, you know what I'm saying, piecing it together.
Wow.
And being from the city, like I always love just going to LA, just off of the
I
the
love
vibe.
LA too,
You
cut.
dig me?
Yeah.
So I was out there just hooping, and just I stumbled upon an artist named Blast.
Bless. We're gonna have to check that
You
out.
know who Blast is. You heard of Blast.
I probably have.
For sure. But it's not about Blast right now.
It's about
It's
chip.
about Jay Mill. But full circle, Blast, his A&R was in the studio session listening to some of my music, and Snoop kind of just, so the A&R FaceTimed me. He was like, I got somebody you want to talk to. And they were playing my music, And they gave him the phone. Hey, cuz, you hard, cuz, where you from? And I'm doing a DoorDash. I'm grinding. I'm at the crib.
Wow.
And I'm like, nigga, I put the car in park. Some other shit.
Hold on. Your food gonna be a little late.
You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie. Full circle. I ain't end up dropping off the DoorDash. I flew out to LA, met Snoop, and
Eat the
got some
food.
work. So yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes.
For sure.
I love that.
For
I
sure.
love that.
Okay, so what's next for you? Like, do you have any upcoming shows or events?
For sure. No, yeah, I'm on tour right now. So I'm doing the Cali from Texas tour. Just did my last show was last night. They come and take it live. We had a sold out show Friday. Yesterday it was kind of just like a gang member show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a members only. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in, you know what I'm saying, any different term
yeah.
other than it was just like a players only, like the people that really, you know what I'm saying, hone in and buy tickets. That's who was at the show yesterday. It wasn't no new people. It was love in the room yesterday. So I can appreciate that for sure.
Real supporters. I love that.
I love it too.
So you said earlier when we were playing our game, Make Sense or Not, you said that you were a youth pastor.
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Could you talk a little bit about that? Because I think that that's very interesting. Like, we don't hear a lot of artists talk about, God and the youth. So.
Well, man, look, I implement God in my music, and whether I'm in there using curse words or, you know what I'm saying, just terms of endearment is what I use. But honestly, we ain't got no leaders in the community.
Yeah.
When it comes to just black men, I'm not saying we don't have leaders, but it's kind of hard to pinpoint them.
Exactly.
And with me being an artist, I feel like that's a cheat code. Like, they ain't going to relate to somebody they don't see actively, you know what I'm saying, out here doing. So if it's somebody you can look up to and he's preaching, like, the word, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's a Swiss Army knife for real to have. So me being it, like, I'm a father. I got a baby girl. And just me being in position, I'm a leader, natural born leader. And a lot of people give themselves that title and really can't lead.
And now you have to do the
So
work,
I'm out here, I'm still learning as I go. So I'm glad that it's youth that's out here that's, you know what I'm saying, leaning on me and trusting in me to give them the information. So that's, I ain't
And
doing
you using the language to speak to
Absolutely.
them. So, yeah.
So they need somebody to relate to. You know what I'm saying? You can't put them up there with somebody that it's just like having a professor. You just in the back of the class just chilling. But if you got a teacher, you got somebody that's up there teaching and, bro, it don't feel like you at school. It feel like, damn, it's like you can be a sponge and soak up some games.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to be.
I love that.
I
I
love
love
it too.
that.
Teachers need to
I
take
love
notes.
that.
Can you give us your socials one more time, just so the people can know where they can find you and they can connect with you?
You can find me on all streaming platforms at J Mill, J dot space it out MILL, Instagram J._Mill, Twitter J Mill 2 Real, and everything else is J._Mill.
Okay, period.
For sure.
Y'all, can y'all clap it up for J Mill? Thank you for coming out. We truly appreciate
y'all
you.
having me.
Y'all stay tuned. We will be back with our next guest.
Really be grinding in.
Yeah.
That was perfect.